People always ask me this question. I've been thinking about it. It's just been burning in my on my spirit mind to do it. Yeah. And they say, well, how did you learn how to cite all of that and read all that stuff and learn how to quote quote this and quote that and quote this and all that type of stuff. Although it don't mean nothing, it don't mean you have a relationship with God. But I'm just saying, it was on me to say it. Uh, you got to. It comes with asking questions. You got to ask questions. That's how I. Most of the stuff that I got, and yeah, of course, I read certain things. I read things and stuff like that. But in the process, it comes with asking questions. Yes, I didn't know how to read or write or none of that stuff back in the day. But you just got to ask questions, man. That's what it all boils down to. You got to also ask questions. So that, the way I learned, for the most part, I ask questions also. Just be curious about it and question it. Don't sit there and try to debate it, because it ain't gonna get you nowhere. You got to ask questions, man. If you want to know something, debating it and all that kind of stuff, arguing it like people be doing and stuff. You got to ask questions, deeper questions. You don't understand something, just say you don't know and just ask questions. That's all you got to do. Yeah. Hold on. I just got to get on this, bro. Okay. Yeah. The key word to knowing and understanding something, you got to ask questions. You can't just follow something because it sounds good. Anybody can say something, make something. Anybody can say something to make something uh, sound good or convince somebody. The way you learn and know something, you just ask questions and you get the answers like that. Yeah, that's how you learn. You ask questions, and that's the problem with the Christian church. They don't take time to question things. I was talking with an individual last night, and we was talking about the power of attorney and all that type of stuff. And I gave a perspective on it. Of course, I did. And when you think about the power of attorney, once you get power of attorney over somebody, that person don't, even if that person is up and going, like somebody can have power of attorney over me. That means everything that you got, you own, it's in their hand. And regardless of what you say you want to do, you can't do it because you restricted. They got to give the say so. And that's slavery. That's what it is. Anytime you have something involved, something power of attorney, all that, that's slavery, man. Because you restricted, bro. This stuff here is $1, sir. Yeah. This stuff here. Yeah, man. It's a restriction. Power of attorney, all that stuff is slavery, man. Yeah. Anytime uh you are restricted from doing a certain thing or whatever it is that you do, um, that's what it is. Yeah, that's what it is, man. It's pure slavery. That's what it is. Yeah. Now, let me go. Let me say this next part. I'm gonna have to clear up something. Um, what do you need so-called power of attorney for when you already kin to the person by blood, and if you're with the family members or whatever? Just like when I give you an example, and I love using the example, and I'm gonna use it a lot. When my mother was in the hospital dealing with Esau, these low down, dirty, snake, so-called white people or whatever, what you think that I did? I stood up to the best of my ability. I didn't have the education that I don't have none. You know, I don't have no kind of education. But when you, when you look at the story of Moses, you read in the Bible where he didn't have, he learned in the, he, he got educated in the schools of slavery, which is called Egypt. You know, he didn't have no theology. He didn't go to no uh, seminar like back in the day. They would have called it what they would have called it in biblical time, scribes. It says the Pharisees was there and the scribe. They was very scribed in the law and all that type of stuff. Moses wasn't like that. Moses had a speech problem. He didn't go around. But what I'm trying to say, he learned in the schools of Egypt. If you are a woman's son, you are a father. If you are a son, if it's a son and a father, and the son taking care of his father, because it's both ways around. You know, in my case, it's my mother. In somebody else's case, it could be a father. And somebody say, well, you got all your people around, you need power of attorney to do say so, this and that and the third. You speaking for them is a natural ability. Why do you need to go and attach yourself to a bunch of papers and stuff? You don't need to go around and attach yourself to a bunch of papers. Yeah, you don't need to do that. You don't have to go around and attach yourself to some papers or some paperwork to in order to be able to speak up for somebody. Yeah, you don't have to do that. But the so-called white man got things set up to where there's nothing but lies pushed out into the world. All right now. All right now. I'm doing good. Yeah. It's been a minute. Yes, it has. Yeah. Yeah. You stay around here? I'm sitting here. Oh, okay. I sit around. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. It's always good seeing you. Yes, it is. Good to see you too. Yeah. Yeah, man. But anyway, man. Wait a minute. Well, let me turn it up. Yeah, but y'all put it in the comment section, y'all. If y'all give me y'all, give me talk to me in the comment section based upon what was just said. You know, the nominations is man-made. No, you can't learn nothing from that. If you think about it, when was the nominations formed? And there, some of them was formed in the early 1800s. Yeah, I would say in the early 1800s. You think about the early 1800s, the early 40s, and things of that nature, and up until the so-called 2025. What have religion done for our people? Nothing. Religion is white supremacy, and it ain't did nothing for our people because anytime you follow something that's a man-made, institution, man-made, it ain't you ain't gonna get nothing up out of it nowhere. Because the Most High said He don't dwell in temples made with hands. Acts 7:38. Israel is the church. Yeah. So religion ain't done nothing to our people, man. But divided us. That's all it ever did. You think about looking society today in the so-called 2025, and you could get your answer real easy. Where our people is divided, and then they want to come out talking about God loves everybody. Want to sell you a damn how in the hell is God loves everybody when you got one group of people living in a community and another group of people in rulership? When He clearly said Esau is the end of the world and Jacob is the beginning of it that follow. No. Yeah. All right, I'm doing good. Oh, she doing good. She holding up good. She at home got me a little break a little bit, but I'm coming back. I just had to run out and get some. Yes. All right. All right. All right. Thank you. Okay. Okay. Definitely. All right, man. Yeah. Yeah. You think about that. It just seems like it makes you angry when people lie and try to sell you, especially the Europeans. I mean, the Europeans are the main one trying to go around here and sell a damn lie, knowing damn well they lying, talking about they the real Jews of the Bible, knowing that and knowing damn they can get sliced within just in a matter of less than 10 seconds or 4 seconds or once they can be dead. They already know they ain't the real Jews. But they just want to go around and sell you something to make you believe that's what they is. All the killing and the raping and robbing and murdering that they done. And even to this day still continue to do. But you gonna sell you a child of God. You ain't that white people, y'all ain't never even exhibited the characteristics of a child. Y'all ain't nowhere near a child. Y'all don't even have no business even taking His holy covenant. I don't see how y'all can take His covenant and stick it in y'all mouth. If I did some shit like that and wasn't and was claiming to be a Jew and wasn't, I'd be embarrassed for trying to pick up a Bible and saying you something and you ain't. But you going around here harassing poor like they did this black man. This young black, 20-year-old black man punching this little young black man. I got the video on my Twitter account. And every time I look at the video, I'm just too disturbed. I have to click off of that. It's just, I can't even describe the feeling that I have about looking at that video. And they with the punching on him and pull him to the ground. Black people, y'all got to y'all got to stop doing what y'all doing. Get off these police forces and all of that. Y'all need to do something about that, man. You see how they treating our people. You see this. You automatically see that. That's why I say I did another video. Is that I'm on the urge of wanting to like take a stand and just go to their police department and question them on why in the hell is y'all beating and just on our people for no damn reason at all. We need y'all to keep your damn hands off of our people. We need y'all is to look them in their eyes and say, look, stay the fuck away from our people. They took this man, and even the young black man put his hands up in the damn car. He didn't have to put his damn hands up just because y'all are y'all is a crooked ass law. Y'all ain't nothing but some damn government snakes. Y'all so-called white people ain't nothing but some dirty snakes. All y'all. Animals, as wild as they is, they probably wouldn't even maul of our people like that the way y'all do. Y'all worse than the animals. The tiger, that's how come they eat y'all, like Paul Mooney was saying, they eat y'all ass up if they get a chance, because they know who's catching them and locking them up. And it's not enough of our people outraged about this man doing this to this young black man in this car. Hold on, let me turn it because they got music here and YouTube will copyright you in a minute. Yeah, I had to turn the mic back on because they had music at that coffee shop back in. Yeah, yeah, but the young man raised his hands up. It's seriously something our people need to, we need enough of our people is to come together. I'm willing to do it and go straight to these so-called police stations or whatever and say, look, we need y'all command and to make a command and keep doing it. I ain't talking about no damn protesting either. No, we know that shit, that's dead. We know that shit ain't doing no good. Go to them and tell them the chief or captain or whatever, whoever the fuck is over. We need you to tell your people stay out of our community. Because if they don't stay out of our community, we're gonna end up defending ourselves, not going around and doing violence, but we're gonna have to defend ourselves the best way that we know how. So you need to warn your people and tell your people is to stop doing what they're doing, because at the end of the day, you keep messing with us and or whatever it is, we're gonna have a right. It's to defend ourselves, simple as that. But we don't have enough of our people standing up and condemning it. They working on the police force and hate on their own people and love the damn white man. We don't have enough people doing that. Our people's ignorant because they worshiping a nation that don't even care nothing about it. It's time to stop being stupid, acting, acting stupid, being like that. It's time for us. You got to stand up. Cause think about it. When the so-called white man stole this land and they people stole this land, what did they do? Did they come peacefully and ask you for it? No, they didn't. They didn't come peacefully and ask you for that, for the land. They took it. So if you look in Daniel, the book of Daniel, 7 and 18, the Bible says by through violence we gonna. He said the saints of the Most High gonna take the kingdom and possess it. Did the white man? Did they take everything that was ours? Yes, they did. When they come to your house, don't they come to your house and enforce you to get on your knees? If you don't get on your knees, we gon' they use their weapons and stuff on you and tell you like our people saying hands up, don't shoot. If you don't do this, and then they can put you in handcuffs. That's force. So it's almost like having standards. So y'all take and have standards. We're gonna use our standards, but we got to have enough of our people sticking up. The problem with too many of our people today, our people trying to love the killers, the rapists, the robbers, and the murderers. How you gonna love the killers? The biggest serial killers in the world is white supremacists, the so-called white men. They are the biggest killers. All you have to do is just walk out your house and on the streets. Sometimes you ain't got you can go to YouTube, yes, of course. You go to YouTube, yeah, you see it in that. But you can walk outside and drive it. Well, I ain't never owned a car, but you can walk out and for those of you who have a car, you can go around and just drive your car around and you'll see the evil of Esau, how they sold more, they done more than the serial killers. Yep. They done more damage than the than the serial killers. Now, matter of fact, our people are not even serial killers. If you don't accept that, go and look at the example of Jeffrey Dahmer. Go look at them videos from decades ago. You'll find out real quick. And I know everybody know Jeffrey Dahmer. I know you do. Mm-hmm. Our people do drugs and alcohol and stuff like that, but that ain't nothing compared to what Esau done. Went around the world and killed, raped, robbed them, and stole everybody's identity, but they want to slam you on the ground when you done when they suspect you done something, and then find out later that you wasn't the one, but they be done It's all kinds of stuff, man. And this man, this video that was done, this man in the courtroom, 2014, uh, this so-called white boy took and killed his son. His son was trying to get away from the guy. And when he was in emotion in the courtroom, he stood up and they told the guy, said, we're going to put him in a mental. They said, no, the man said he needs to go to prison. But see, when you look at the Bible and Isaiah, I think it's 59 and 15, justice stands afar off, for truth is falling in the streets. Justice ain't gonna be, we ain't gonna get no justice. He said he wasn't, don't watch that video. The man said he wasn't sick or murdered, he wasn't mentally messed up when he murdered and killed my son. Now I don't blame that man. A lot of us probably would have done worse than that. Yeah, I don't make excuses for that damn devil. So I'm gonna see y'all later, man. I'm gonna head on home. Um, I'm gonna do another video. I'm gonna do some more when I get home. All right, I'll see y'all later.